glad you're here. I wanted to apologize for what happened yesterday.
Oh, you mean the big smackdown? Thanks for reminding me how sore I am.
Sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I was just messing with you. But why should you apologize? You didn't do anything.
Well, exactly. Kara was my responsibility, and I wasn't watching her closely enough.
That was Kara? I thought I got hit by a freight train. But, hey, no broken bones, no blood, concussion. It's all good.
Well, thanks for being so kind.
No, you're the one being kind.
Me?
Let me guess. Kara's been hanging around the wrong crowd, making some poor choices. But she's your niece, and you love her. So you bring her here to give her some responsibility and support her with positive influence. Am I right?
Yeah.
Now that's what I call being kind.
But it's not working.
You don't know that.
Well, yes, I do. The whole thing's been a mess from the start.
Well, did you think it was going to be easy?
I don't know what I thought.
Well, whatever you do, don't give up. She needs you whether she realizes it or not.
Thanks. I really needed to hear that.
Well, I got to get dressed. I'll be praying for you.
Thanks.
Okay, I finished my chores. So now what? Oh,
Very funny. So you did everything on the list?
more or less. So now what?
Well, why don't you just wait here? I'm going to send Zoe and Steven in, and you can keep them company.
The brainiacs? Oh boy, can't wait. Maybe we'll break out the chessboard. Or better yet, read the dictionary together.
Just be nice and make them feel welcome. I'll be back when it's showtime.
How to entertain Albert Einstein? Nothing. Oh, and what do we have here? The questions for the show? Seems a bit careless leaving them out in the open, unprotected. I wonder what would happen if I removed a couple cards, or just mixed them all up. Should I or shouldn't I? That is the question.
That's too easy. You're simply insulting my intelligence.
Just spell it.
Okay, fine. C-O-N-C-I-T-E-D. Conceited.
Figures you know how to spell that one.
A spelling bee, of course. Why didn't I think of that?
What?
Oh, nothing. Just pretend I'm not here.
No, really. Give me a hard one this time, like chrysanthemum.
I don't feel like spelling anymore.
Okay, how about U.S. presidents?
Not interested.
States and capitals?
Nope, I'd rather read.
Okay, fine. How about you then?
Me? You must be joking.
No, let us test your knowledge. What are 2 things you can never have for breakfast?
I don't know. What are 2 things you can never have for breakfast?
Lunch and dinner!
Wow. You are hilarious.
I know. Here's another one. What word is spelled incorrectly in every dictionary?
I give up.
Incorrectly. It's not spelled incorrectly. It's the word incorrectly.
Yeah. Is he always this annoying?
Only when he's awake.
Okay, one more.
No. It's my turn.
Really?
Yeah, but this isn't going to be a question or a riddle. It's more like an experiment. I'll be right back.
Well, this should be fun. I love science.
Okay. All right. First, you need to stand with your hands like this and your chest high and palms up. There are 3 steps to this experiment. Step 1, we add these weights to your hands like so. Very good. Then we put some whipped cream on this plate. Okay. Then we place it on your open hands. You're doing great, by the way.
Oh, of course. What do you expect?
Okay. Now for step 3. Are you ready?
Of course.
Are you sure?
Get on.
Okay, here we go.
Yikes.
Okay, it's time to take your places. Oh no! Kara, what did you do this time? Kara, every person is made in God's image, and we need to treat each person kindly. Is what you did kind?
It was kind of funny.
Please, take him backstage and clean him up.
Come on, Einstein.
And hurry, you've only got 2 minutes.
At least the whipped cream is really good.
What am I going to do with her? Zoe, I apologize for whatever just happened here.
You know, it's easy to be annoyed by other people, but I know that I need to keep in mind that every person is made by God, and I need to treat my fellow image bearers with kindness and respect.
Well, I can't wait any longer. It's time to greet the audience. I'll just have to improvise. Sound booth, are you ready? Wade?
Whoop, whoop.
All right, here we go. Welcome, everyone, to Zoomerang Studios. So, are you having a good time so far? Yeah. Great, that's what we like to hear. Can you believe it's Wednesday already? Wow, it's amazing how fast time goes. I don't think so. Anyway, as you can see, Zoe is in place and ready to go, but Stephen is still backstage. Let's see if we can get him out here. Are you ready? Stephen! 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 Yeah, here he comes! All right, is everybody ready now? Because here we go. Time to play Zoomerang in 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to Zoomerang. I'm your host, Wade Martin, and today we're at the halfway part of our week-long challenge. You know how it goes. In round 1, our 2 contestants will answer questions. In round 2, we'll be choosing players from our studio audience to answer more questions. And then we'll finish with our double bonus question. But before we get started, let's check in with our players. Stephen, let's start with you this time. So, you've got 2 days under your belt. What do you think so far?
Well, to be honest, it's much easier than I thought it would be.
Is that so? Well, we'll have to give you some harder questions then.
That.
Ooh, that sounds like a challenge. How about you, Zoe? Are you having a good time?
I'm having a fabulous time, and I'm learning a lot, too.
Do you think these questions are too easy?
Nope, I think they're just right.
Good answer. And with that, let's begin round 1. First question for 1,000 points. About how many beaches are there in Australia? Zoe?
I know there are a lot. I'm going to say 5,000.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Stephen?
Well, I'd say it must be less than 5,000. Is it 7?
Nope, there are over 10,000 beaches in Australia, which is way more than any other country. In fact, if we went to a different beach every year, every single day, it would take us over 27 years to see them all. Question number 2. What do Australians call candy? Brekkie, lollies, or sunnies? Zoe?
Lollies.
Correct. And do you know the other 2?
Sure. Brekkie is breakfast, and sunnies are sunglasses.
That's right. There's nothing like some Aussie slang. Question number 3. In what book of the Bible is the account of Jesus' birth found? Stephen?
Luke.
That is correct, and it's also found in Matthew. Question number 4. Which person in the account about Jesus' birth didn't value human life? Stephen?
The wicked King Herod.
Right again. King Herod wanted to destroy Jesus at all costs, but of course, he didn't succeed. God values human life, and so should we. Last question of this round. How did the wise men know not to return to King Herod and tell him where baby Jesus was? Zoe?
God warned them in a dream.
That's right, and it's always wise to obey God. And with that, we complete round 1. Let's check our score. And it looks like we've got yet another tie. Zoe has 2,000 and Stephen has 2,000. Now it's time for round 2. So, contestants with the gold boomerang, come on up and take your places. This round will be a little different. I'll read a question and give you 3 possible answers. Then on my signal, you answer by writing down 1, 2, or 3. Now you in the studio audience can help by putting up 1, 2, or 3 fingers, but just don't shout at the answer. So is everyone ready? All right, first question. Who was the slave trader who didn't value life? Was it 1, John Wesley, 2, John Newton, or 3, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt? Ready? Show. And the answer is 2, John Newton. John was a slave trader until he became a Christian, and his life radically changed. He recognized that slavery was wicked because each person is made in God's image and should be treated with kindness and respect. Question number 2. James 1:27 tells us that God wants us to take care of widows and, is it 1, sick people, 2, orphans, or 3, poor people? Ready? Show. And the answer is 2, orphans. James 1:27 specifically mentions caring for widows and orphans, but other verses in the Bible remind us that God wants us to take care for those who are sick and poor as well. Question number 3. Who is more valuable to God? Is it 1, a healthy 20-year-old, 2, a sick 90-year-old, or 3, both are valuable? Ready? Show. And the answer is 3. Both are valuable. Our value has nothing to do with how young or healthy we are, what shade of skin we have, or how talented or smart we may be. People have value because they're created by God. Question number 4. Which of these is not an example of valuing others? Is it 1, buying someone a meal, 2, bullying someone, or 3, saying hello to a sales clerk? Ready? Show. And the answer is 2, bullying someone. Last question of this round. Who was the prisoner in World War II who forgave the prison guard where she was horribly mistreated? Was it 1, Corrie ten Boom, 2, Susan B. Anthony, or 3, Lucy Van Pelt? Ready? Show. And the answer is 1, Corrie ten Boom.
I have 18, she has 24.
And there's a signal. At the end of round 2, Team Zoe has 24,000 points and Team Steven has 18,000 points. Now on to our double bonus question, which will be worth 10,000 points, but only if all 3 team members get it right. And remember, there's no audience participation this time. All right. And as you wish that others would do to you, do to them is what is this called? Is it 1, the greatest commandment, 2, the perfect proverb, or 3, the golden rule? Ready? Show. And the answer is 3, the golden rule. And Team Zoe wins today with 34,000 points, while Team Steven has 18,000 points. And that's our show for today. Just remember, we all have value in God's sight. See you tomorrow, everyone.